the Double-Edge Sickle. How do you survive using it, and how do you use it properly? Or at least how I use it. So first thing you need to do is obviously equip it. This is what it looks like. If you haven't seen it or you haven't got it yet, this is its stats. This is what it looks like. Really nice weapon, but there is a downside to it, which is why you're going to need armor that has fire resistance on it. Now, I've got this one on because it's got 75%. It doesn't really matter which one. You can use the Helgen, you can use it, whatever. This is what you're going to need. You don't need the helmet because the helmets do not have any perks on them whatsoever. And then we are going to just grab a match. There we go. Doesn't really matter which one. And this is where we're going to make ourselves 100% immune to the sparks, not the fire. Okay? So, you're going to need the Vitality Enhancer. It doesn't matter who on the squad has it, as long as someone has it. You are now 100% protected from the sparks, because the sparks, they only do tiny bits of fire damage. But it's over time, so the more it sparks, the more damage you take. This gets rid of all of that. Now, I like to combine it with the supply pack, because, well, I'll tell you when I'm down the planet. Let's get into this. Okay, so I'm on the ground, I've got my stuff, I'm ready for a fight. So, we all know, normal sickle, very nice. Well, it's in the white, it doesn't really do anything, but it does spark, so it's going to do a tiny bit of damage as it does that. And then, once it goes into the red, that's when you're doing your bonus damage, because it's starting to overheat. So at this point, regular energy weapon standards, you just stop firing, it cools down, blah, 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 blah. You all know how that works. However, what if I haven't noticed, because I'm so focused on the enemy, that I start catching fire? What do I do now? Should I stop firing so that I'm not on fire anymore? Absolutely, you should. You should do that. Under normal circumstances, that is absolutely what you should do. However, the automatons are coming. They're every fucking place around us. It's evac. We all know the routine. 3 minutes, 3,000 assholes trying to get up that alleyway, and I'm the only thing standing there. So we're just gonna keep shooting, and we're gonna keep shooting, and we're keep shooting. You can crouch, you can lie down. It really is irrelevant to this strategy. And we're gonna keep shooting, and we're gonna keep shooting, and we're now on fire. So this is where the supply pack comes in handy. So I am laying down fire, and I'm laying down fire, and tons of enemies are coming through. I'm doing the maximum damage, and I'm stimming, and I keep on firing. Now I'm still on fire, so I'm gonna, as soon as that stim wears off, we're gonna catch fire again. Now a lot of people would think this is a waste of stims, but remember, I'm in a last stand situation. There are non-stop enemies coming in. I'm trying to get out of here, and look at this. Unlike other energy weapons where you have to reload the ice, this one doesn't have that. It is literally unlimited. I don't even know why there's a second round in there, because I've never needed to actually reload. Now, obviously, there we go. We're going to keep on going. We're going to keep on going. And this is how I use it when I'm wanting to just help out my friends and allies and whatnot. So, that, ladies and gentlemen, is why you need the vitality and the fire protection. That will protect you from the sparks that are coming off of it. The fire obviously gets through your armor, because I presume your body's on fire, not your armor. Hence why the flames aren't busting off of you, they're kind of like in you. But as long as you keep an eye on it, keep your stims going. Yeah, At this point, I am doing maximum damage with this. And look at this. It's just never ending. A split second. And there we go. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how I use this. Now, there may be better ways of doing it, more professional ways of doing it, but this is the simplest way of doing it. So like I say, any fire protection, it doesn't matter which one, as long as you put the vitality booster on, you are immune to those sparks right there. So hopefully this is helpful. Hopefully this helps you find a use for this weapon, because it is a good one. However, it does mean you have to wear the fire armor if you want to live. So, yeah, that's the only downside there. Well, that and you catch fire. But if you've got the supply pack and you keep an eye on your stims, you should be fine. And on that note, bye-bye.